YouTube channel. Myself Ujjwal Bora. So I'm going to start the public administration. So in this video I'm going to discuss the meaning of the administration. So here lots of definitions are given by the scholars and writers of public administration. So when we are going to discuss and when we are going to see the definitions of the administrations, we are going to deal and we are going to face like these terms: organization, directions, coordinations, control. So what is the actual meaning of these terms: organizations, directions, coordinations, control? So organizations, according to the Oxford Dictionary, it is the act of making arrangement or preparations for something. So in administration, it is the arrangements and preparations of human and resources in the institutional setting. It may be government, private institutions, achieve or pursuit of the desired goals, objectives, or that is the aims. Okay, so and then directions. So according to the Oxford Dictionary, directions means the instructions about how to do something, where to go, etc. So in administration, it is the giving instructions to the higher authority to lower authority to do particular tasks to achieve some set goal of any institution or any public institution. And then coordination is nothing, it is the work together in an efficient and organized way to achieve the set goal. And then control is the power to make decisions about how a country or an area or an organization is run. So that is the control. Control means it is the power to make any decision regarding to how to run an organization or how to run a country, how to run an area. So this is the meaning of the four terms we are going to see in the definitions. So let's discuss definitions. So definitions of administration. So administration is a long and slightly pompous word. Okay, so here pompous means nothing but it is a word that sounds complicated, but may not actually be difficult to understand. That is also said by the E.N. Gladden. It is a humble meaning. So for it means to care for or look after people, to manage affairs, and is determined actions taken in pursuit of a common purpose. Okay, so common purpose is nothing but it means a clear and intentional goal or a well thought out objectives, that something done deliberately rather than by accident. So that is the conscious purpose, which have a clear and intentional goal. So that is called a conscious purpose. Okay, so in these definitions, administration might be seem like a big fancy word, but its actual meaning is quite simple and down to earth. Means the down to earth means the practical and that is easy to grasp. So it actually has it is administration according to E.N. Gladden. It is nothing, it is the taking care of people and the managing tasks and making sure things are done properly properly. So that is the, and then it is about making conscious and purposeful effort to organize and handle responsibility. And then Felix a Negro, according to him, you know, administration is about the organization and use of men and materials to achieve a complex goal or a specific goal. So it involves managing workers, tools, money, and other materials efficiently to get things done effectively. And then Harvard A. Simon, in its broadest sense, administration can be defined as the activities of groups cooperating to accomplish common goals. John A. Beck, administration is the determined actions taken in pursuit of a conscious purpose. Conscious purpose, I have already discussed this. So it is nothing but it is a clear and intentional goal or a well thought out objectives, that's something done deliberately rather than by accident. It is the systematic ordering of affairs and the calculated use of resources aim at making those things happen which we want to happen, and simultaneously preventing developments that fails to square with our intention. It is the marshalling. Marshalling means nothing but it is gathering, organizing, and arranging resources like people, money, or materials in an orderly way to achieve a goal. Okay. Of a marshalling of available labor means the gathering, organizing, and arranging of labor and materials in order to gain that which is desired at the lowest cost in energy, time, and money. So, according to John Eve, administration means in simple, it's making plan and purposeful decisions to achieve a goal. It involves organizing tasks, managing resources wisely, and ensuring that everything happens as expected. At the same time, it prevents problems that might go against the plan. The goal is to use people, money, and materials efficiently, saving time, effort, and cost. For example, a city government planning a new public park carefully allocates funds, assigns workers, and schedules constructions while avoiding unnecessary expenses or delays. And then Pfiffner defined administration as the organizations and the directions of human and material resources, okay, to achieve desired goal. And then L.D. White, the art of administration is the directions, coordinations, and control. I have already discussed about the meaning of the directions, coordinations, and control. So, okay, according to L.D. White, it is the directions, coordinations, and control of many persons to achieve some purpose or objectives. For example, in a institution, there are lots of people, okay, where a manager or administrator have to manage those things, okay, those people and resources of that organization to achieve a set goal, desired goal. Okay, administrator have to direct that people, and she will be set to coordinate to achieve the goal, and then control, and he is the decisions maker how the institutions will going to run. Okay, so that is the definition that is given by the L.D. White. And then Luther Gulick, administration has to do with getting things done with the accomplishment of defined objectives. Okay, so getting things done has to do with getting things done with the accomplishment of defined objectives. So that is the given by the Luther Gulick. And then George E. Berkeley, Administration is nothing but it is a process involving human beings jointly engaged in working towards common goals. And Brooks Adams also defined administration as the capacity of coordinating many and often conflicting social engineers in a social organism. So authority that the cell operate as a unit. And then Kate Henderson, administration is the arrangement of men and materials in the rational carrying out of purposes. Okay. And then Ordway Tate, administration is a variety of component elements which together in actions produce the result of a defined task done. Administration primarily is the directions of people in association to achieve some goals temporarily shared. It is the inclusive process of integrating human efforts so that a desired result is obtained. So if you mind the definitions, if you see definition, there are two things are related, that is the collective effort and common objectives. You will see in every definitions about the administration, that is the collective efforts and a common purpose. Okay, so according to D. Waldo, administration is a type of cooperative human effort that has a high degree of reasonability. And James M.C. Kenny, administration is the organization and use of men and materials to accomplish a purpose. It is the specialized vocations of managers who have skills, and of organizing and directing men and materials, just as definitely as a engineer has the skill of building structure, or a doctor has the skills of understanding the human ailments. And then F.M. Marx, administration is a determined actions taken in pursuit of a conscious purpose. It is the systematic ordering of affairs and the calculated use of resources aimed at making those things happen which one wants to happen, and foretelling everything to the contrary. Okay, so from the definitions I have already said that from all the definitions we have two essence of administration, that is the collective effort and a common purpose. Okay, so administration is nothing but it is a collective efforts of a group of people in pursuit of a common objectives. So in the next video I am going to discuss about the definitions of public administration. Okay, so it is before going to understand the public administration, so it is important to understand the administration, what is the meaning of administration. Okay, so that is why I have discussed about the administration. Okay, so thank you. In the next video I am going to discuss the two terms, that is the public administrations. Thank you so much.